Welcome back to the Western Pennsylvania Bruins Tip-Off Classic. This next matchup, we go up to the Elite Division. We had 7th grade games last night. We had a 10th grade game to start off today, and here we are. An Elite Division matchup between Western Pennsylvania Bruins Zeise and Midwest Takeover Take1. It is the Bruins that have scored first. Jenna Clark with the ball now. They'll kick it to the corner. Tough fall away jumper contested on the inside, rebound along the baseline. They'll get another crack at it. A 0-0 three-pointer is off the mark there for Jenna Clark. So it'll be Takeover's ball there along the baseline. They're led by head coach Charles Williams. The Bruins side of things, they're led by head coach Paul Zeise. Bounce pass, they give it back. Oh, that one in and out there along the baseline. Ball tipped around. The Bruins get another crack at it. 2-for-1 sale on jumpers. Can't cash in on that one either. Ball ends up in the hands of number 30. That was Lovey Malone who got the rebound initially for Midwest Takeover. That one goes up, hits a cloud, and splashes back down. The triple there for Devin Beesbrock. So it's now 5-2. They're working inside, working in the post, having that one blocked away there is number 25, Emma Schaefer. So a 5-2 lead for the Bruins. Host of substitutions coming in for Midwest Takeover. They'll have number 2, Sydney Benning, number 55, Madison Schaefer. A little bit of high-low action as Kennedy Anthony was trying to get it into Schaefer. It was poked away, and they'll reset. Also, Jadis Gales will round out the 5 on the floor there for Takeover. Pass nearly stolen. Bruins trying to get it. It's still loose, and they come up with it. That was picked up there by Courtney Thomas. Now Thomas gets it to Clark. Clark able to weave through a couple gray jerseys and flip that one up and in off the window. So Clark makes it 5-4. Ball's loose, able to keep it in bounds there are the Bruins. Leon Picciolino has gotten that one outside. Clark can't get the jumper to go, but the Bruins come away with it again. Here's number 32, Shamaja Price. Price going coast to coast, getting that one to trickle in off the back rim, and it'll be 5-6. So Takeover has 6, so they're the guest on the scoreboard. So the Bruins are home. So my apologies there. No apologies there. They say the mid-range is a lost art. I think Sydney Benning disagrees with you. Splashes that mid-ranger there to make it 7-6 now. Gonna have a traveling violation go against the Bruins. It'll give it back to Takeover as a couple subs come in for Zeise. It'll be number 3, Grace Falk. And I believe that's number 13, Madeline Moore. Yes, it's number 13, Madeline Moore checking in as well. So 7-6. Schaefer with it up top. Nice little cut. Even though the pass was broken up. Splash from the outside. Ice cream. Able to knock that one down is Carissa Grandison. Grandison makes it 10-6 now. So Takeover is the home team on the scoreboard. I'm good to go there. And Takeover good to go so far as they have a 4-point advantage as everybody hits the deck trying to get that 50-50 ball. We take a look at that last jumper, and that was a pretty good contest. Hand and face just didn't matter. As you see that splash, courtesy of Grandison. Baseline drive. That one left just short. Rebound pulled down by Tori Williams. Williams, her pass broken up. All over that one was Madeline Moore. Moore makes a pass ahead to Grace Falk. Falk chases it down, can't get the layup to go. And it will stick with the Bruins. They're on that side of the floor. Bodies colliding there along the sideline. Looks like it will stay with the Bruins. Jada Lee with it up top. She'll hand it off. Moore gets it over to Falk, now back to Moore. Oh, Cookie's taken. Nice defense being played by Sophia Lay. Lay will get it over to Beesbrock. She'll try a three. Can't get her second three-point make here of the first half. Still a 10-6 ball game. We're just under the 3-minute mark. Lee doubled, really tripled if you factor in that sideline as the third defender. I think Coach Williams wanted to see one of his defenders take a slightly better angle there. Because along that sideline, if you're able to take the right angle there, then instead of that being, back-to-back fouls there, you're either going to have a turnover or you're going to put the ball handler in a very tough position, as they'll have to essentially go airborne to be able to get that pass off along that sideline. But a good defensive sequence here for Takeover. We'll see if they can get it to end in a stop. It'll be a foul on the play. Coach Charles Williams not in agreement, but voices it in a respectful way, as if to let that call go, but maybe lobby for the next one. Trip to the free throw line coming here for Grace Falk. Falk good on the first free throw. So a 10-8 ball game. One that's been a good one to watch so far. There haven't been a ton of points put on the board. But watching two well-coached teams try and get loose and get things going, been entertaining as well. Inside, outside game. They kick it back out. And the splash from beyond the three-point line, knocked down for Aaliyah McWhorter. Good defense there, coming up with the steal there is Sydney Benning. Kick to the corner. McWhorter, what's better than 1-2? Two of them, but she can't get the pair. So it'll be last touched there by the Midwest Takeover. As you say, a little bit of that inside and back outside. McWhorter, nothing but splash here from three-point land. Neither one of these teams shy about getting after those 50-50 balls on the floor. The player that's watching is always going to lose out to the player that is going to get down there and turn the 50-50 ball into one of their own. 13-8, a 5-point game.
Come on. There we go. You should have got downhill. Hey.
Grandison with it. Schaefer had it poked away, but regained it. Not that time. Ball was in the hands of Megan Friday. Now the Bruins coming the other way. Clark will get it back. Number 0 guarding double 0. Clark loses her footing, but is able to get it over to Madeline Moore. Active hands there in the passing lanes there for Sydney Benning. The Bruins ball there along the sideline. Substitution coming in for Madeline Moore will be number 30. That is number 30, Skillian Picciolino. 5-point game. Fall away jumper off the mark. Nice job of being there by Schaefer on the defensive end. Rebound clear by Kennedy Anthony. And here comes Benny. Benny gonna get it over to Grandison. Grandison can't get the three-pointer to go. Stop and pop. Getting the roll. Scored that one on the inside for the young lady. That's number 32, Shamija Price. Price out of Bishop Canavan. Able to take that one coast to coast, make it 13-10 as we approach under the 30-second mark here in the first quarter. Schaefer trying to look high-low, gets it inside, wheeling and dealing, flipping that one up off the glass. Nice work there for Kennedy Anthony. Anthony makes it a 5-point game. See, nice work, able to catch that, shields off the defender. No getting through the back of Kennedy Anthony there. And from there, it's just simple footwork and a nice little left hand flip up off the glass. Mid-range jumper off the mark. McWhorter tries to tip it in, can't get it to go, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've got a 5-point game. As we'll take a quick break and then listen in to the Midwest Takeover Huddle.
If you seal, and on the wings flashing up, if they overplay, you do what?
Back up.
They can't guard everything. Don't take a transition three like that again when you got bigs running the floor. Let them post, let them seal, and then get what we need out of there. Get who just subbed into the game? Who else is in the game? The 5 that's in the game, come over here. Hey, we have full court, man. Sophia, you're gonna get yeah.
Talk on defense, lady.
Right at
So aside from emphasizing being able to talk on defense, Coach Williams really engaging his players there during that timeout. Sometimes it's an instance where a coach says what he sees and has his team address it. Sometimes you want to make sure your players are able to tap into that recognition for themselves. Players that can coach themselves, in addition to complimenting what the coach and coaching staff provides, those are going to be the teams that have an advantage. So we will see if Takeover is able to put the pressure on the Bruins defense, or continue to put the pressure on them in terms of making them truly be able to guard the options that they have there on the Takeover side of things. They'll kick it over to McWhorter. McWhorter driving baseline, has it cut off. Now she'll get it back out top. Pass inside, that one denied. Good hands on the inside there. I believe that was Madeline Moore. No, correction, that was Courtney Thomas. Moore 13, Thomas is 15. Thomas came up with the block there. Pretty good opportunity for Picciolino there in the corner. She can't get it to go, and a traveling violation going to go against Midwest Takeover, as Tori Williams could not keep that pivot foot still. So subbing back in, it'll be number 32 for Takeover, Sophia Lay, as well as number 0, Jadis Gales. 5-point game here in the second quarter. Clark sets up a nice little baseline jumper. Courtney Thomas couldn't get the chippy. Outlet pass is made. Push coming here for Beesbrock. Bees Brock to Gales. Gales driving baseline. Nice job of using her left hand. The off-balance finish, able to flip it up with the left. A nice play there for Jadis Gale. She makes it a 17-10 advantage. So you can see her drive baseline, picks that ball up. Realizes, hey, I have a much better shot of making this one with the left than with the right. With the way that angle was working along the baseline. A nice play by Gales, but here at the free throw line on the other end. A number 23. For the Bruins. Had to get that number at halftime. I don't see a 23 here on the roster. So still that time of the year to where jerseys and uniforms are still coming in. So we'll make that adjustment at halftime. 11-17. Nice defense being played here by Gales. As it ends up resulting in a turnover. Lay back to Gales. Gales giving a lot of room. Can't get that shot to go. Offensive rebound. That one won't stay. Good follow by Lovey Malone. She can't get it, but it'll still be Takeover's ball along the baseline. Checking in for the Bruins, number 44, Megan Friday. Here's Price. Price denied on the inside, blocked by Lay. Approaching the 5:30 mark here in the second quarter. Contested two. That one just short. I think Clark might have even gotten a fingertip or two on that one. Clark gets it, floater, nice touch off the glass. Bucket by Jenna Clark, the assist. Jillian Picciolino. Turnover there as Sophia Lay zigged instead of zagging. Pass sails out of bounds. A 4-point advantage for Midwest Takeover. Ball lost. Corralled in, risky pass, and it's going to be taken away. Nice defense there by Granderson. Now here's McWhorter. McWhorter wants to work it inside. The entry pass is there and tying it up. Here along the baseline is Grace Falk. Takeover's ball along the baseline. It'll be triggered in by Benning. Benning, too much air under that pass. Give me that, says Jada Lee. Lee coming the other way, has it knocked away. We're going to have a foul on the play. Looks like Lee will head to the free throw line to shoot two. Jada Lee out of Carlinton High School. Gets the first free throw. Makes it a one-possession game here under the 5-minute mark. Silky smooth there on the second. We've got a 2-point ball game. WPA Bruins Zeise threatening to close the gap. Cross-court pass, McWhorter. She's already got one triple. Can't get her second one to go. Long rebound right in the hands of Jada Lee. Lee looking to push. Stops at the elbow. Can't get the jumper to go. A nice move to create the space. 2 for $1 sale on jumpers. Can't cash in on that one. Nice box out by McCorder there along the baseline. The rebound there by Lovely Malone on the defensive end. The entry pass, it was a good one to where only Anthony could get to it, but it just kicked off of that right hand. So the turnover, 2-point game, working along the baseline. The reverse, can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped around. Anthony comes down with it. Here's Grandison. Grandison skip past to McCorder. McCorder back up top. McCorder gonna try another jumper. Hasn't been able to find the stroke since knocking down that first one, but a capable shooter taking good shots right now. Crossing over, getting to the third level, unable to finish though, was Dunson, but she did draw enough attention to make it easier for that offensive rebound for Megan Friday, who will head to the line. First free throw off the mark.
Lev, I don't need that three-pointer. I want a layup. Come here, Lev. Lev, come here. Come here.
Splitting the pair of free throws. Beesbrock gets the timeout. Just over 3 minutes remaining. We'll listen in to the Midwest Takeover huddle via SUV TV mic'd up.
How many free throws have we taken? And nobody's going to pass the ball posting like this. You're not wide, you're not big. Still on open, box out and rebound. Stop settling on jump shots, especially threes. This shit is leading to long rebounds, which is long layups. And then we half-ass jogging back on defense. So you can sit here or you can make a decision to play hard. Sub her up. Catch the ball, chin it, please. Catch the ball, chin it, please.
1, 2, 3, take it.
So Coach Williams trying to hammer home to his team, and he feels like some of the threes that they're taking, they're not threes within the offense. They're not the inside-outside three. And really, I think each of the threes that they've scored has been off of inside-outside action, whether it was the McCorder three as well as Grandison. It was never just some of the threes you've seen them settle for here over the past couple minutes. So Coach imploring his team to go inside, move the ball, let any jump shots that you get, let it be a result of the movement. Being able to drive and kick or being able to get it into the post. And kicking it back out once the defense collapses versus some of the haphazard threes that he saw taken there leading up to that timeout. So we'll see if his team takes heed to it. Also wants his interior players to really focus on being as wide and as big as possible in there on the entry passes. The element of the entry pass is an underrated one. If you make good ones, there's not a lot of attention drawn to them. And a lot of times you see the passes get knocked away or it becomes a turnover because you got to take the right angles. But also the player receiving the ball has to do their job in terms of showing and being able to position themselves like you heard Coach Williams talking about there in the huddle. It's a 2-point game. Neither team really giving the other much room to work with. Driving baseline is denied. A brick wall there along the baseline. Madeline Moore was right there waiting. They call it jump ball, possession arrow. We'll give it over to the Bruins. Here's Dunson. Dunson works it inside. Poked away momentarily, but brought in by Friday. Friday. So the official was motioning to call that one out of bounds, but play it already. They didn't hear the whistle, so he just kept it moving because the team he was going to award it to had it anyway. Good piece of officiating there. Travel basketball-wise, got to be able to use that discretion. Discretion comes into play to an organized ball too, but doing an organized ball, he probably would have had to stop the game in order to make that call and have them take it out. Travel ball, potato, potato, same difference. They keep it right on moving. 2-point game. Ball knocked away. I believe that was Beesbrock that got a hand on it. Coming down, arm straight up. Foul going to go against Schaefer. Thought Schaefer did a pretty good job keeping arms straight up there. But young players watching, just because you have your arms straight up doesn't mean you can't get them with the body. We'll take another look at this one, see what the case was. As you can see, that one could go either way. You do see the contact with the body, even though the arms are straight up. So you can't understand the rationale for the officials' call there. Good officiating crew here on site. So they'll certainly get my benefit of the doubt. Double there along the baseline. That one's going to be poked away and taken away from Emma Schaefer. Ball loose momentarily, hitting the deck to get it. There is Benny. Believe possession arrow will keep it with Takeover. Inadvertent trip there. I believe the foul goes against Moore. As Gales gets tripped up. Three attempt from the top of the key, off to the right. Loose ball fought for, 2 for $1 sale. That high arching 3-ball attempt there from Beesbrock. So Beesbrock and McCorder, they knocked down their first 3-point attempts, haven't been able to make the past few that they've taken since then. Looks like we got a good game there in another Elite Division game there on the first court, as you got the West Virginia Thunder taking on One Nation. Just saw their 10th grade teams match up. I believe their Elite Division teams are over there matching up there on court 3 here at North Allegheny High School. So you got a 27-27 game on court 1. You got an 18-17 game here, now 19-17 in favor of Midwest Takeover. In the last court, that one looks like it's 11-28, so that one's the lone outlier as far as a good game. So 55 seconds remaining here. We'll listen into the Midwest Takeover huddle.
You're gonna find any combination of play hard and play smart. I just asked you to catch it and shit. There are double teams, so you need to turn and face in the post, right? Then stop driving in the traffic. One person, you fight 10 of them. What's wrong with one bounce pull-up? That you good at. You're not making layups through longer. Do that you're good at. Let's go. Man to man right here.
There was an instance about a month ago where Patrick Ewing, it was an in-game huddle, and he told a player, I want you to hit the shot that you hit. I think it was a particular fall-away three-pointer that player hadn't taken all year, doesn't take in practice, doesn't knock down, but he wanted to take it in a game. And even though it was a very brass tacks way of addressing it, which most in-game situations are, it was very good insight. You know, from a coaching standpoint, you want your players to develop, but you want them to develop during practice time. During the game, you want to be able to take shots and play to your strengths. So we emphasize some of his players doing a dribble pull-up instead of over-penetrating or taking some of the jumpers that they're taking. Nice work on the offensive glass by young Samaja Price. Really cautioned against his team dribbling themselves into tough situations. They turn the ball over there. Pass ahead to Courtney Thomas. Thomas back out to Clark. Clark to Moore. Moore step back along the baseline. That one going to be blocked out of play. Nice defense courtesy of Sidney Benning. Tied up at 19 apiece, tripped up on the play. There is Price. Nice cut, able to cut right back behind the defense. Easy lay up and in there for Gillian Picciolino. Answering back. That will beat the buzzer and end it there for the Midwest Takeover as they make it 21-21 with that shot at the buzzer. Hand in face, doesn't matter. Able to get that one to rattle in there for the Midwest Takeover. You're watching the WPA Bruins Tip-Off Classic. That three-pointer there by number 32, Sophia Lay.
The 360, he throws it down.
He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath.
Sexton gonna step back, fade away three.
Oh,
my goodness. Colin Sexton.
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson making his way around one Titan. Now hustling it toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson. Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. And oh my goodness, that's how you end the game, folks.
And welcome back to the Western Pennsylvania Bruins Tip-Off Classic. We're about ready to get the third quarter rolling. It is a 21-21 ball game, an evenly matched squad, different personnel, different playing style for each squad, but two well-coached teams going at it. And it has been a fun one here so far, as the Bruins will have the first possession of the third quarter. Handing it off to Price. Price elevating and getting the home bounce. Hey, the Bruins are at home here at their own tournament. If you can't get a couple home rolls as a result, what's the point? A 2-point contest there. The Price is right on that contested J there inside the paint. Benning has it. Wide open three at the top of the key. No, that'll be null and void. The call was a 3 in the key. So that 3 in the key violation is going to nullify that splash from the top of the key by Jada Scales. Trip to the free throw line coming here for the Bruins. It'll be 0-0 Jenna Clark at the line. Clark misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Saved behind the back, ball still loose. We have a fight for it, determined to get and hold on to that ball was number 3, Carissa Grandison. First to hit the deck and secure it, and was sort of bent backwards there, but still found a way to hold on to it. Jump ball is going to keep it with Takeover via the possession arrow. Here's Benny. Risky passes. That one barely makes it to Gales. Kennedy Anthony. Good defensive possession so far for the Bruins. Each player guarding their yard very tightly. A turnover. Now it's right in the hands of Clark. The entry pass inside, cannot get the shot to go. In the hands of Beesbrock. Sophia Lay. And not sure whether that was a jump ball or a foul. I don't think Mr. Official was for a second either, as he sort of took time. Took his time to get the call right. Good officiating there, no surprise. Got a very solid crew working here. Remember them from last year, and they've been very solid. Knocking that jumper down along the baseline, number 4, Tori Williams. Pass broken up initially there by Emma Schaefer, but the Bruins retain possession. A couple seconds later, a splash from the outside. String music, and the artist, Jada Lee, 23-26. Under 6 minutes left to play here in third quarter action. Foul on the floor. You can see exactly who that foul was called against. SWAT team, that one blocked away. 23-26. McWhorter with it. McWhorter loses the ball momentarily. Now they're trying to get it over to Sophia Lay. It goes off of Lay's forearm and out of bounds. Clark leads the defense, makes the pass inside, shot no good. Challenge by Emma Schaefer. Here's Courtney Thomas was trying to lay it up. All by herself on the other end. Easy layup drill for Jadis Gills, who makes it 25-26, does Gales. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Rebound brought down by Beesbrock. Now Beesbrock just trying to clear it. Has the longer and lankier Picciolino guarding her. Schaefer. Back to Beesbrock, they'll reset. Beesbrock trying to use the ball screen, goes over to the left, finds plenty of space to sort of carve out for herself and splash the mid-range jumper. 27-26 now. And the 23 headed to the free throw line for the Bruins. Second free throw in and out. Tied up at 27 apiece. McWhorter being guarded by Picciolino. A lot of talent there in that matchup. Score inside there, courtesy of Schaefer. Madison Schaefer with the layup. Picciolino for three. That one just off the front of the rim. They get an offensive rebound, though. Thomas trying to bring it in. A Madeline Moore three-pointer. That one's off the mark. Picciolino an offensive board, and she'll head to the free throw line. Got a position advantage there over Jadis Gale. Sealed Gales off for the rebound. Gets a trip to the charity stripe. First free throw good there for Picciolino. Second free throw good. So we're tied up at 29 apiece. Two-point contest in favor of Takeover. Benning pushes ahead now. They'll slow it up. Grandison to Benning. Benning inside to Schaefer. Schaefer Facing up, and that's a wide. Now, those are the threes that have been solid for Takeover, threes that have been created with those kind of scenarios. Even Coach Williams, I'm sure he wanted that three ball to fall, but he had his arms up just towards the end of that possession because it was really just exhibit A of what he's been telling the girls throughout this contest. And it's something that they already know, but again, when you talk the sport of it, it's a lot harder to actually make those plays during the game when you're the one out there physically playing and defending, ball handling, and trying to score the ball. Most things that players don't do within the course of the game is not because they didn't know to do it. It's being able to apply that knowledge even when the game is sped up and you're right in the heat of the competition. So for Takeover, 31-31, even though they didn't get the shot make that they wanted there on that last possession. We'll see if they hold true to the principles that they had there on that last trip down the floor. Tied up at 31 apiece. The cut, shot no good, offensive rebound. Trying to clear it, but will have it stolen before she can do so. Picciolino comes away with the steal. Now here's Jada Lee. Lee hesitates, has a step on Benning. Can't get the shot to go. Schaefer with the rebound in traffic. Nice defense by Benning. Nice job of creating that shot by Lee, just couldn't get it to stay down. Out to Kennedy Anthony. So Benning is already looking to roll around in that backdoor cut. Anthony was expecting her to flare out, so they'll turn it over. Tied up at 31 apiece. Too strong there was Price. I don't think Takeover is holding for the last shot here, just trying to get a good one, win, and however that comes. That one floated up, just short. Schaefer getting a trip to the free throw line. Emma Schaefer has been working hard on the inside. She'll get her first trip to the free throw line here today. First free throw is good. So 2 free throw takes, 2 free throw makes there for Schaefer. Final 5 seconds or so. Picciolino kicks it out. Moore trying to work along the baseline. Nice defense there by Carissa Granderson, and that is going to do it for the third quarter. We got a close game. Let's listen into the WPA Bruins huddle here on SUV TV, mic'd up.
Jada, come on. Jada, come on. You step out for a minute. Who's in the game?
Me.
All right. Listen to me. Listen to me. Here's what we're going to do. All right? We score, whatever, I want you to pressure the ball. As soon as the ball, I want you to get on them, okay? Listen to me. So he's gonna start cheating up to pressure the ball. So 2 of you sprint all the way back, right? 2 of you kind of just hang out at half court. We might, you know what I'm saying? Because if she can get it to throw the ball up in the air, we get it, it's a layup, okay? We've got to finish at the rim, and we've got to rebound. If we finish at the rim and we rebound, we'll win the game, okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go. All right.
So we are ready for fourth quarter action. Focus on defense and rebounding the ball there for Coach Zeise. They're in that little quarter break. Also, they're going to try to extend the pressure after made buckets. We'll see how that affects Takeover. Picciolino leaves that one just short. Beesbrock created enough space there off of Schaefer's screening. Can't get the shot to go, but they'll get another opportunity. Out beyond the volleyball line, there is Beesbrock. Schaefer gets that one in. A nice entry pass there by Beesbrock. And Schaefer caught it quickly and was able to sort of spin through, but good team defense by the Bruins, as they were still able to knock it out of play. Kick out for three. The assist, Kennedy Anthony. The triple. Number 0, Jadis Gales. Gales pushes the Takeover lead to 5 points. Skip pass to Picciolino for 3. Ice cream, the splash out of the corner. I say a much needed three-pointer because even though it's not that tall of a deficit, 5 points isn't much. That was what the Bruins were trailing by. You get the sense that either one of these teams, if they can take what's been a 3, 4, 5-point advantage and stretch it out to 8 to 10 points and try to take it from there, it'll be the largest lead that either team has operated with. So Picciolino and the Bruins trying to make sure they keep things at bay here until they can close this modest gap. That triple helps their cause, but we've got a trip to the free throw line coming up for Jadis Gales. So Gales good on that second free throw. Four-point game, 34-38. Hesitating now, driving, can't get that floater to go. Will Gales. Gales hits the deck. As they tie it up, we'll see who the possession arrow sends it to. It'll be Bruins ball there along the baseline. Tough fall away jumper. Can't get another home roll on that play, Will Price. Pass intended for Schaefer. Picciolino able to steal it away, but somewhere on the outlet, Schaefer is able to get it, hoop in the harm, and one. Emma Schaefer. It's been a helmet and lunch pail game, even when you haven't really been able to necessarily see the fruits of her labor on the scoreboard. But she's done a lot of things that might not show up in the box score here in this contest, but have sort of helped plug the gap. And there she gets the front end and the back end. Oh, Cookies poked away by Benning. Benning picked up her dribble. I think she thought about shooting it, but came inside the three-point line and picked up the dribble, and a wasted opportunity there. Benning with the hard work to get the steal. They don't come away with any points, but there she is connecting with Schaefer as they are able to get the stop and bring it across. A 7-point game now. Takeover leading after that three-point play the hard way by Schaefer. Schaefer hands off to Benning. Benning pass intended for Tori Williams, and those are the types of turnovers that frustrate your coaches to no end. Obviously, players aren't meaning to do so, but you gotta take care of the basketball. loose ball. Picciolino and Benning hit the deck to get it. And we're going to have a foul go against Benning. Extra pass, here's Price. Price hesitates, now hands it off. Picciolino avoiding Schaefer, can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped out in Robert Horry style fashion out there to Price. She can't get the follow-up to go. So Takeover in a position to where they've got the 7-point lead. Sort of taking their time, just being deliberate here on the offensive end, trying to make sure they take care of the ball. Shots on goal. You can either make those or get offensive rebounds, but the turnovers, you want to minimize them, as this Bruins team doesn't need any sort of stimulus. That one rattles in and out. Rebound brought down by Jamie Napoleon. Price gets it back. Wide open look. Clark can't get it to go. Nice box out and rebound there by Torrey Williams. Takeover has numbers momentarily. We'll see if they take advantage of them. They're working inside to Williams. Williams to Schaefer. Schaefer got Picciolino in the air, or got Napoleon in the air, but Napoleon able to recover, snag that defensive rebound. Now here comes Picciolino the other way. Foul going to go against Carissa Grandison, who's doing a good job moving her feet. Got caught there on the reach. Checking back in for Takeover, number 42, Aaliyah McWhorter, as well as number 55, Madison Schaefer. So Schaefer for Schaefer substitution. Emma Schaefer, S-H-A-F-F-E-R. Madison Schaefer now in, S-C-H-A-E-F-F-E-R. Both players a big part of the interior presence for Takeover. Takeover leads, sitting at 7. He's brought the floater. Can't get it to go over the outstretched arm of Picciolino. Bounce pass inside, SWAT team. That one smacked away by McWhorter. Fall away jumper, too strong. Schaefer with the board, clears it ahead to Granderson. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a listen into the WPA Bruins huddle here via SUV TV, mic'd up. 7-point game, 2:20 remaining.
Maddie, you're the center in the back, all right? You're chasing the ball up front, all right? Listen, actually you're chasing the ball up front. We're going to go 12. We're going to try 12. We're going to try diamond. So you're going to actually be at the back here. It's going to be you and you, okay? You're on the wing, chasing the ball, trying to force him into a trap. Block the shot at the back. All right, listen, we get the ball, we got to run something quick and score, and I'll call a timeout. Let's go, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
So the name of the game for the Bruins is continue working to try and trap Takeover into a turnover, and then scoring quickly to be able to take advantage of the fact that, or really be able to make sure that the clock doesn't hurt them since it's not on their side. That one ripped away, so they got the turnover they were seeking. Trying to go coast to coast, they're coming up just short as Grace Falk. So they got the stop. They were in a position to get a quick score there. Falk comes up just short. We'll see if they make it hurt. McWhorter, a splash. So she missed about 3 or 4 threes after knocking down her first one. She hits a big one there. That could be the straw that broke the camel's back as it pushes the lead to 10 points here. We're under the 2-minute mark. Stranger things have happened on the basketball floor, so not a game that's over by any means, but with a 10-point advantage, McWhorter and Takeover looking to put things away. Schaefer spins right into Madeline Moore and has it knocked away. Push ahead and the bump. Foul. Here's Ariana Dunton. He's going to the cup, eating the contact. Couldn't tell if that was lost or poked away, but I know Benning has it right now, and she called for the travel. Helping get back and forcing that was Samaja Price. A little bit too much dribbling there by Clark. It's stolen away. As they might not stall it out the whole way, but you're going to see Midwest Takeover sort of spread out here. They are in no rush, no need to be in a rush. A 10-point lead under the minute mark. Quick kick to the corner. No good on the jumper. That one blocked. Nice defense there by Lee. Jaya Lee with the block on one end. Madeline Moore trying to answer with a triple. And she does. That'll make it 37-44. So now a 7-point game. We'll listen in.
All right. You're chasing the ball. You're in the back in the diamond, okay? You're one wing, you're the other wing, all right? And our diamond, you know what we're doing? It's a diamond press. We're looking for a trap. So you're gonna be here. You know what we're doing? All right. Listen, run like the we give up a layup, we give up a layup. Let's try and get something, make something happen, all right? Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Hey, Courtney, you're in the back. Let's go, 1, 2, get a rest. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
So the Bruins trying to extend this game here. Not going to foul right away, going to play and try to see if they can force some turnovers before a game extension in the form of fouling becomes an issue. McWhorter chases that one down. Now it's in the hands of the reliable Devin Beesbrock. That one going to go off the foot of Sophia Lay. So right at 18 seconds there as Lay loses that one out of bounds. We'll see what the Bruins can do. Not a lot of time to work with, but if they can get a quick score here, could open things up. Here's Clark. Not a lot of time to work with. Pass ahead. Lee, catch and shoot. 3. Off the mark to the right. Price tried to throw that one off of Gales and out of bounds, but it kicked right off of Gales and to Benny. Timeout there, 5 seconds left. Well, not a timeout, but ball out of bounds, so they'll throw it in. A catch, and that will do it. As Midwest Takeover comes and gets this Elite Division win over Western Pennsylvania Bruins Zeise. Thanks for watching the Western PA Bruins Tip-Off Classic here on SUV TV.